Okay, this is a by request. This is I'm Michael Pinter. Welcome to the flipping and wholesaling in New York show where I teach you how to start flipping houses or wholesaling houses in New York. And if you're already doing that, I can help you grow your business. So I had a question about 1031 exchanges. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of 1031 exchanges because I am a firm believer that you don't make business decisions based on taxes. So first, for the people who don't understand what a 1031 exchange is. First, even let's go back even further. What capital gains is. So when you sell a property that you own for over a year, you have capital gains tax. That's long-term capital gains. If you sell something you own less than a year, that's short-term capital gains, which is just regular income. Something you can do about that. But if you own a property over a year and you sell it, and you have a gain, right? You make money, then you pay. Right now, it's only 15% capital gains tax. But there is a way. IRS has a dispensation to not avoid, but to defer paying capital gains tax, and that is if you sell something and um, you have to put the proceeds with a registered 1031 intermediary, and then you have to find another property. I think you have to identify the property within 90 days, and you buy the property, I think, with 180 days, 120 days, and you buy that property. You won't have capital gains on your first sale. Now, I do not like this at all. And the reason why I don't like it is because over the years, I've seen many, many people buy crappy properties only because they want to avoid capital gains. And I see all the time people saying, I got a 1031 guy and he'll buy anything and he doesn't care about price, is not important. And like, it just seems crazy to me. So 15% is not that much, right? If you sell something, and it really doesn't even make sense. If you're buying properties like we do, where you can make $70,000, let's say, and you had to hold it over a year. Listen, I'd love to avoid paying $14,000 in tax on it. I would, but I'm not going to go find something else to buy on a time deadline to avoid paying taxes. To me, that's nuts. To me, that's a recipe to buy something where you're going to lose. You could lose more than you would have paid in capital gains. So I am not a 1031 exchange fan at all. I know that for people that buy much larger buildings, multi-million dollar buildings, $100 million buildings, $1 billion buildings, then it's a big deal. The capital gains is a lot. I understand it. But even then, making a mistake on that level is even worse. So I don't like 1031 exchanges. I think people have this dream that that when they sell something, they're going to avoid capital gains or defer capital gains by finding the perfect property in 90 days and closing on it when they need to. It's not a simple thing. You also need to use a qualified intermediary, to hold the funds the whole time. You can't just sell it and then decide to do a 1031 exchange. So I'm not a 1031 exchange fan. I am not afraid to pay taxes. I hope I pay $10 million in taxes this year. I don't run my life to avoid taxes. I try to make money. I understand there's going to be tax ramifications. 1031 exchanges, to me, are a recipe to make bad business decisions, really to trip over dollars to pick up nickels, in my opinion. Again, if the law changes and capital gains tax goes up significantly, if it's 30, 40%, then I'd be more inclined to do it. But it's 15%. It's not a lot. And people don't understand that. I talk to sellers all the time who are terrified of selling only because they don't want to pay capital gains. When we really get into it and you look at their cost basis, that means how much they paid for the house and all the capital improvements they put in for so many years. The actual gain is not that much. And on a primary residence, it's excluded for $250,000. If you live in a primary residence for 2 years, it's excluded $250,000 for one person, $500,000 two people. So for a lot of people, this idea of avoiding paying taxes is really a mistake. I'm not a fan of 1031 exchanges. So if you like these videos, please click like. If you have any requests, please let me know. This was by request, and I'm happy to do any videos by request or any Facebook Lives. If you're watching on Facebook, go or either way, anywhere you're watching, go to howtoflipnewyork.com to get more information about how I can help you. If you're watching on Facebook, there's a summary up. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a summary below. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe. My phone number is in the notes. If you need to call my office and you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Comment if you don't want to call me, but you want to have a question, you can comment. Comments get answered usually within a day, sometimes quicker. Again, any requests on any videos or any topics, I'm happy to do. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you.